Fernandes going to Manchester United, Edinson Cavani leaving Paris Saint-Germain, Leroy Sané going to the Bundesliga, and so much more. I'm your boy Viva la FIFA, and I'll present to you the top 20 of transfers that will still and can still happen this January. Some of them are very close, other ones are still a gamble. If you loved the video, smash a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on that amazing notification bell if you loved the video. And click that I button always to answer the question of the day. No time to waste, we are going to start this top 20 off right now. Emre Can is very close to sign with Borussia Dortmund. Borussia is in a title race with Leipzig, Gladbach and Bayern Munich, and they need to strengthen their squad depth because they also survived in the Champions League, so that means a lot of games have to be played, and Emre Can, he knows the competition and he knows the language. Layvin Kurzawa will be used in a swap deal or not? Well, one thing is for certain, he is leaving Paris Saint-Germain, not to go to Arsenal where he is linked to. Nope, he is going to Juventus. The Siglio is mentioned in a swap deal, so two things can happen: paying £10 million or using the Siglio in a swap deal without money between Juve and Paris Saint-Germain. Pablo Mari was almost a confirmed deal for Arsenal, but somehow it happened that everybody is doubting it. Flamengo doesn't want to cooperate, they don't want to accept £7.5 million, they're demanding almost the double. Pablo Mari could return to the Premier League. He played for Manchester City in the youth academy, so for him it would be a good choice. But Flamengo and Arsenal are still negotiating about their transfer fee. Tottenham Hotspur needs goals because Harry Kane was producing over 25 goals every single season, but his injuries are giving Tottenham problems. Christopher Piotech of AC Milan could be a cheaper solution. £30 million is needed to sign the Polish striker who scored a lot of goals last season for Genoa and Milan, but this season is a want away with Zlatan and Rafael Leao joining the club together with Ante Rebic. Ivan Rakitic is our number 16 in this episode, and Rakitic is one of the two centre mids of Barcelona being linked with a winter move away to play for Euro 2020 because he needs to be match fit for Croatia, one of the teams that have a big chance of winning Euro 2020 if they can keep their team together and match fit. Rakitic wants to play, and he can do that with Inter Milan and other teams in the Serie A. We are staying with Barcelona because here is the second center midfielder Arturo Vidal of Chile. He is 32 years old, 1 year older than Ivan Rakitic, but he also wants to play games. Barcelona, their new coach, doesn't want to sell a player, but if he won't use them in the starting lineup, let's be honest, he can rather sell them than keep an unhappy player. Wolverhampton Wanderers already has a lot of Portuguese players. They have a great relationship with Jorge Mendes, the big manager of Cristiano Ronaldo, and for that reason he's bringing in a lot of Portuguese players, and PODENCE can be the next big signing. £23 million will be paid to Olympiacos Piraeus to sign their star player. Mikel Oyarzabal is playing for Real Sociedad, who is playing a very strong season together with his teammates Martin Ødegaard. He is doing a great job. Willian Jose, the striker, was linked with a move to Tottenham, so he can also go there together with Piotech, or instead Piotech, but Oyarzabal could go to Man City as soon as Leroy Sané will be sold. Douglas Costa already played for Bayern Munich in the past, but he can return to the club he played with already in the Champions League and everywhere else. Where is he going to? Well, Bayern, but why? Well, with Juventus, who is not used anymore by the new coach, maybe sometimes as a substitution. Bayern is looking for more squad depth because Koeman is almost injured every single season, a couple of months, so they need more squad depth for that reason. And also Robben and Ribéry, they didn't sign a replacement for them last summer. Chelsea is looking for a striker. They have Tammy Abraham, Michy Batshuayi and Olivier Giroud. So why would they look for a striker? Well, it seems that Frank Lampard is not convinced by the strikers he has under his domain. So there could be another sheriff coming to town, and and that is Moussa Dembélé. Olympique Lyon is demanding £55 million, the jackpot price, because they don't want to let him go with that big injury of Memphis Depay. Wissam Ben Yedder is one of the strikers that is linked with a move to Barcelona to replace Luis Suarez until the end of the season. Monaco is holding on to the asking price of £75 million, and Wissam Ben Yedder is already 29. I thought he was younger, but when I looked him up for the video, I thought, boy, that is a lot of money for a player that is almost 30 years old. So if I was Barcelona, I would look for other, maybe cheaper, a younger solution. Steven Bergwijn is almost a done deal to Tottenham Hotspur. If you're watching this video a couple of hours or days later, it can already be a confirmed deal. It is 99.99% sure. Bergwijn can play as a left winger, right winger, striker, and as a cam. And PSV Eindhoven is losing another star player. They did it with Wijnaldum, with Memphis Depay, Irving Chucky Lozano, Luke de Jong, and now another player is leaving the team. It's even weaker than at the start of the season, but for Spurs it's a great signing. Paul Pogba is £100 million, but the teams don't want to pay that anymore because Big Paul, it's not showing on the pitch that he is a big player anymore. If he plays in some games, he shows his class, but he is not consistent enough. Sometimes he is scoring an 8, other times a 2, and players like that don't move to a team for 100 mil. Let's be realistic. Real Madrid and Juventus are always interested in signing Paul Pogba, but when the season goes on and on and on, and United will miss out on Champions League football once again, it could happen that Paul Pogba will leave the club for only 70 or 80 mil in the summer. One of the players that will be moving in the forthcoming hours or days is EDINSON Cavani. He is fed up waiting on the bench of Paris Saint-Germain, where Mauro Icardi took his spot. So he wants to go away. His first choice is Atletico Madrid. I predict he will go to that team. But if he will not go to Atleti, Chelsea and Man United are in the driver's seat to pick him up as soon as that will happen. So it's up to Cavani to make the best decision. He's 32 years old, not the youngest anymore, but El Matador is always a guarantee for goals. Besides Wissam Ben Yedder, there is another player being linked with Barcelona, and that is Rodrigo Moreno of Valencia. On the picture you see Jorge Mendes, the manager of Rodrigo, and many other big players from Spain and Portugal. Rodrigo was linked with a summer move to Barcelona, but when they signed Antoine Griezmann, that was done deal. He won't go. Rodrigo is now playing for Valencia. He isn't scoring a lot of goals like he did the seasons before this one, so he is linked with a loan deal plus 65 mil at the end of the season because Barcelona has no cash. Gareth Bale is the number 5 in this list, and the Welshman is a want away at Real Madrid. Real doesn't want to keep him, they want to sell him. Tottenham wants to loan him in first to see how fit he is and how professional he is still there as a football player, because he's playing golf, he's going on vacation, he isn't really focused on football anymore. So Mourinho and the Spurs first want to see him nearby before paying £55 million, and that is the reason that Real Madrid says nope, we will only sell him. So it's up to Gareth Bale, Real Madrid and Tottenham to find a solution for this one, because let's face it, we got Piotech, other players being linked to Tottenham, but I think Gareth Bale would be a masterpiece puzzle. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is the last player in this episode that is linked with a move to Barcelona, but it seems to be the biggest transfer target. Once again, they want to work with a loan deal plus 55 mil in the summer as an obligation. Arsenal might consider that because they will probably miss out on Champions League football and maybe even European football if they won't win games in a winning streak. So Arsenal needs the money. Players don't want to stay because Aubameyang wants to win prizes, and I'm sorry Arsenal fans, they will not do that this season and the forthcoming seasons. I think it will be pretty hard. So Aubameyang wants to go. He already agreed personal terms with Barcelona. It's now up to Barca and Arsenal to make the deal a done deal. Bayern Munich today posted that they will go all out for Leroy Sané and won't stop the hunt to sign the winger of Germany. And let's be realistic, Sané and Bayern Munich is a perfect combination. He's from Germany, they play in the Germany Bundesliga, Bundesliga. He is not playing with Man City, with Mahrez and Sterling being on fire, Aguero and Jesus being the strikers. He knows if I go to Man City, if I recover from my injury, Pep won't use me all the time. If I go to Bayern Munich, I will be received as a hero, a legend who can play every single minute of every single game, and I think for a player that is a great feeling. Borussia Dortmund really wants to hold on to Jadon Sancho, but if there is a jackpot price, Dortmund wants to sell him. I might go to Dortmund Bayern Munich, so I hope he will stay so I can watch him live, so that would be amazing as a birthday gift. But Sancho is linked with Chelsea, Man City, Man United and many other big teams in the world. This transfer window, it might be a bridge too far, but in the summer I think it's a done deal that Jadon Sancho will be switching teams. What team do you think is the best for Jadon Sancho? Let me know it down in the comment section. I think both Man United and Chelsea are great solutions for him. He can build up that team and everybody will see him as a hero. And the number one that is keeping Manchester United fans awake at night, Bruno Fernandes. Is he coming or not? What is going on, Man United? It was almost a confirmed transfer deal and then it collapsed. It was almost a done deal, it collapsed. What is happening? Well, Man United and Sporting are negotiating about a transfer fee. First, Sporting was holding on to 60 mil. Man United went down to 55. An agreement was reached, but then Man United heard that Sporting Club de Portugal had financial problems, so they want to lower the asking price by swapping in Tahi Chung. They didn't want to do that because Chung doesn't want to go to Sporting Club de Portugal. Well, that's an easy case. So now Man United said, okay, you have financial problems, you need to sell him to us for 42 mil. Wait a minute, Sporting said, you're offering 30 million less than the offer before that, no deal. So now they're talking again about a transfer fee. It will happen, yes or no? I am not sure anymore, but it's one of the biggest deals that will happen this January if it will be confirmed. Click the I button, guys. Is Bruno going to Man United, yes or no, before the transfer window will end this January? Click the I button to vote. Drop it down below and don't forget to smash an amazing thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and put on that notification bell. 2,000 likes is a double upload today. If you love it, guys, thumbs up would be amazing. I thank you all for watching. I hope you loved the video, and as you know, for me, keep it cool, keep it real, and ciao for now.